All right, people, I made it to the donation center. So it's the last donation of August. So this will be my 9th donation for the month. So yeah, we'll go in here and make it do what it do. And once we get back or whatever, we start the plasma to Bitcoin. So like I said, I got a lot to share on that video. So all right, y'all, we'll go from there. Kind of peek the parking lot a little bit.
Here we go.
Money, money, making crap for money, 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 money.
All right, people. It is August 30th, Saturday, 2025. Last donation of the month. This is my 9th donation this month. Some months I'm able to squeeze in 9, just depending on what day my donation day falls on. But typically it is 8 donations a month. So we got paid $60. See what the Yahoo Finance is showing. All right, so over here we are at 1085. We might as well just say 1086 on the Yahoo Finance app. All right, so now we go over to crypto.com. All right, so over here we're showing 1095. So that's good because it's within $1,000 margin. So that's what we like. That's what I like. All right, so I got paid $60. I want to put in $58. Now remind you, guys, let me tell you this, for example. So I'm gonna put in $58, okay? So this month, out of those 9 donations, I've earned $555 this month. $555 this month with 9 donations. Out of what I invested strictly into Bitcoin, $540. So I've been going hard this month. Basically, every single dollar has gone into this except for $14. Everything except $14, and that $14 is probably tied up into the fee that gets tagged on when making the Bitcoin purchase. So what I plan on doing after this donation or after this purchase, starting next month, September, is I plan on cutting back to. So if I got paid $60, I'm gonna start doing $30 a donation. Still be $60 a week, but that's my goal right now. Because I've been going hard at this, man. Like I said, I've been sacrificing. And I've enjoyed the journey. I enjoyed it. But I think at this point now that it's a good time to kind of scale it back a little bit. I did reach 0.045 Bitcoin. I think it was 2 days ago. Because I added some extra funds to it. So it got me over to 0.045 Bitcoin. So yeah, that's what it's going to be, man. We have been putting in the work. So we got a decent amount of Bitcoin at this point. So I guess it's a good time to kind of scale it back. All right, so here I go, $58. My card is already there. Okay, they're going to give it to me at 1096. All right, so we're going to get that going. So yeah, just think about that, man. Everything except for $14 has gone into Bitcoin for this month. Man, that's some sacrifice and some dedication. I am dedicated. I do love this journey. Okay, there's my purchase right there. I love this new layout that they got with the app. This is a fresh look. I like it. So, um, so when I go Tuesday, it's gonna be hard. I know it's gonna be hard, man, to not put more money into it. But on the plus side, it gives me a little bit of cash on hand to use for other purposes. So I know it's gonna be hard to not throw the whole, especially when you see a dip like this. It's like, man, I want to get that dip, but we're gonna see how that's gonna go. But that's what I'm saying right now. Right now, I'm saying that it's gonna be less time. I'm gonna go heavy as far as putting basically the whole donation amount into it. So while I was at the center today, so I had my Plasma Bitcoin shirt on. So the supervisor there, he saw it and he's like, "Oh, there's Mr. Bitcoin right there, Mr. Bitcoin." First time he's ever done that, but I guess he takes notice. So ended up finding out that he said he has a friend that has been into Bitcoin for a couple of years and he buys frequently, he says. And I was like, okay, cool. He said his buddy goes to the conferences, the Bitcoin conferences and things like that. And he's really into it. So I got excited about that. I was like, okay, I like that. The supervisor himself said he got a little bit of money into Bitcoin on the Cash App. So he asked me how much I had. I said, well, just from plasma donations alone, I'm over $3,000. He's like, oh man. And I said, I started this in December as far as the plasma Bitcoin. So that was cool because I didn't expect that. I see him all the time, but we never had that conversation about Bitcoin like that. But I said, man, hey, you got a buddy, man. He said he's local. I said, we have to link up at some point and have a conversation. Because, like I said, that's what it's all about. Getting people talking, getting other like-minded people involved, that kind of thing. So, with that purchase right there, that makes Plasma Bitcoin number 7373. Man. It really does add up, man. It really does add up. So yeah, man, it's been a great day, man. Very great day. Good vibes all day long. So, but like I said, I will be scaling back on Tuesday. Now, look, if Tuesday come around and this number you see right now is like 99,000, hey, I probably gonna throw the whole thing up in there, man. Cause it just, these deals, man, I haven't seen these numbers in a couple of months. But I'm gonna try to stay true to my word and do half. But even then, I would still be doing better than most because that would still be $60 a week. So that's not bad. Then you do that over a month times 8 donations. That's $240 a month. So I have $240 invested, $240 in cash for other use. So that's not bad. At least I'm doing half of it. Like I said, the biggest thing of starting this journey is that you want to have something to show for it. So that's the main thing. Let me see if I got anything else for you guys while I'm on this topic. Oh, so with that purchase right there, it got me since January of this year to date. That $55 or $58 purchase got me to $3,016.44. $3,016.44. That's straight plasma contributions. Now, with my overall since December, 1 month prior to January of this year, $3,275.57. $3,275.57. So yeah, man, we've been putting that work in over here. So and I'm proud of that. I really do enjoy those because I know these efforts are going to pay off in the long term. Because this is a very scarce asset. So let's go over here and look at the numbers. Because as I call it out, I'm writing it down also so I can put it into my notes. So I'm going to read a little slower. And it's for that reason. All right, so here we go. So with that, there, what happened? Hold on, let's get it. It's not supposed to do that. I don't know why it's jumping like that. All right, we'll do it from here. I don't know why it's jumping like that, but right here under all coins, this is where our balance is at. All right, so we have 0.04590 253 Bitcoin. Current cash value $5,021. Okay, so like I said, I did get over 0.045 on that last one, and now that we're there, the net stop is 0.05, and I think we're ahead of schedule right now, because originally my goal was to get to 0.05 Bitcoin by December. It's about to be September. We're gonna be cutting back, so because I typically could cover, just with the plasma donations alone, I typically could cover 0.01 Bitcoin about every 2.5 months, roughly, to cross that threshold. That's about $1,100 every 2.5 months to cross that threshold. But yeah, we're on track. So yeah, I think that's all I got for you guys, man. Like I said, it's been a very good day. Like I mentioned on the last video, that at the car wash, just having that investment talk at the car wash was pretty cool. And I wish I could have got that on video for you guys, but it was just one of those things that was caught me off guard, that we just kind of went with the flow with me and him, just started talking and engaging in that. But like I said, we're going somewhere, man. We're going somewhere. Oh, let me tell you one more thing. I watched a YouTuber, the balance right here, the $5,000, or 0.1 Bitcoin a year ago was this amount right here that you see. Now the 0.1 Bitcoin is $11,000. So I'm about to be halfway there at 0.05. So that's what I'm saying. Like, it keeps going up. So I'm trying to get to these levels, these milestones, as quickly as I can, without the price just taking off on me like that. Because once everybody gets more involved into the space and wants to get Bitcoin, the price is going to go up. So you gotta get it now while it's down. Like, even right now, 108,000. That's a steal. A week ago it was $117,000. Like, you have to look at it like that. Like, these are opportunities, because if you know what the price has been, then when it takes a dip and it stays there for a little minute, you gotta buy it up, because it's not going to stay like that for long. And if it goes even lower, continue to buy it, because this is a scarce asset, and you just got to get it. Yeah, because everybody else wants it. Look at the whole world wants Bitcoin. Countries want it. Nations want it. Individuals want it. Corporations want it. So get what you can. There's not enough for everybody. Get what you can, and that's exactly that's why I go so heavy into this, because it's scarce. I want a little piece, so I dollar cost average. Look, man, we're still early into this thing, but like I said, this is giving me a huge purpose, and that's what I chase after. I talk about it. I watch videos about it, so yeah, we're heavy into it, man. But like I said, that's just me. People are gonna do what they want to do, but this is what I go heavy into. So we'll be back again on Tuesday. But like I said, Plasma to Bitcoin number 73, and it's gonna be the last big amount that I throw into it. It's from plasma donation. So you guys can expect $30 per donation. $30 per donation for Bitcoin. So we'll see how that holds up, but we'll be back again on Tuesday.